Let me tell you the story of a Muslim man who ate halal pork. So there was once this amazing hunter. He was a Muslim man who used to hunt to feed himself. He didn't used to hunt just for fun. And one day he was in the forest looking for animals like deer, and he came across a pig. And he's like, you know what, maybe I'll just hunt it for fun. So he chases after it, he finds an opportunity, he shoots his shot, and it lands. However, he was like, you know what, I don't want to waste such a big animal, so maybe I'll just eat a little bit. So he starts eating a little bit, but then he starts feeling bad. He starts feeling guilty. But instead of throwing away this haram pig, do you know what he does? He remembers that in Islam, you're allowed to eat stuff that are haram if you are at this risk of starvation and there's no other food. If there's no food at all and you're about to starve and die, you are allowed to eat something that is haram. So what does he do? He straps the pig to his back and he walks on foot for literal days until he reaches a land that is completely barren. There's no birds, no animals, no trees, nothing. And he keeps walking until he's completely exhausted. He's on the verge of starvation. So then he finally puts the pig body down. He lights a little fire. He takes some of the meat. He roasts it and he starts to eat. Now what he did was completely wrong. It sounds so stupid. Who would ever do this? But you'll be shocked to know that there are actually hundreds and thousands of Muslims that do this every single day. There's so many people who chase after and flirt with their opposite gender, which is completely haram, just like pork. But then they put in so much time and effort that they don't want to give it up, so they get into a haram relationship. And then after a few years go by of doing these sinful things, they start feeling guilty, they remember it's haram. So instead of breaking up and throwing that relationship away, just like how he should have thrown the pig away, what do? They try to make it halal. The correct solution is to not get into a haram relationship in the first place, or if you're in one, the correct solution is to get out of there immediately. The correct solution is not to try to make haram things halal. If they are meant for you, you will end up with them anyways, and if they are not meant for you, then inshallah, if you repent, Allah will give you someone even better.